First name Dennis, last name Wolkowitz, and I'm the managing director for the Portage Theater. We book the theater. We take care of technical aspects as far as lining up people for the shows, as far as lighting and sound, staffing essentially. I can only go what the history books tell us too, because I wasn't here in 1920. Hard to believe, but the theater opened up in 1920. And it was opened by the Asher brothers, who owned a chain of theaters throughout Chicagoland. And at that time, they were one of the bigger chains in the city. And so they opened up this theater with 1,938 seats. Originally, it was going to be built on the southwest corner of Milwaukee, Cicero, and Irving, and it was to be 3,000 seats. But I think if you look at the original blueprints for the way the city blocks were laid out, there was a parcel of land that had no street frontage. It was just bordered by all alleys. And so I think they were able to pick that up cheap. They rerouted the alley around the theater, the proposed theater, of course, at that time. And so it opened up here in Six Corners, which probably, I don't know when that term came to be, but that's what it's called now. Since we had 2 dance performances last weekend, tomorrow we're having a classic movie matinee. Thursday's an independent film screening by an independent filmmaker. Saturday's rock show. So it's from really soup to nuts. People, like anything else, it's a word of mouth type of thing. People come here, they have a good time. It's easy to get in, easy to get out. And of course, our webpage is probably a picture tells 1,000 words.
Yes.
So that's portagetheater.org. We're a rental facility. And people pay for an event. We have structured rates for different days of the week. It's cheaper during the week, more expensive on the weekends. We also do private parties like birthday parties, graduations. We're going to have a wedding here in the fall. So kind of a mixed use. I don't know if we have regular shows per se, because it is a mixed bag. So you can't classify something as a regular show because it's not. Yeah. Like we run the Wednesday matinees of mostly film noir, films from the 40s and 50s for a nine-week run, and then we'll take a break and we'll run them again. Certainly that's not typical of a normal theater, So
I see.
So I wouldn't say there's anything typical. Everything is atypical.